Hello to all, and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K, and this is a place where we go over the general collective energy over the next month to bring in spiritual guidance and maybe even some signs of caution today. All right, it's going to be an interesting read today. So, if you are new and you would like a 1 month reading for a minimum of a $10 donation, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer that. You just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. And I will do the readings sequentially as the donations come in. Should the PayPal button not work for you, you can go to PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Let me know in the chat session. I'll check PayPal and we'll do your reading. All right. So welcome. First things first, we have some lessons here. Okay. I want to go into money and then we'll go into this whole lesson for the singles. Okay. We have in the area of money, a message from Spirit saying, trust that your positive thoughts day to day and your focus, right, on putting time and effort into what you are creating, what you are working towards day to day. Spirit is saying there's going to be a shift in your focus real soon here, where things are going to speed up here and where there is going to be energies of confidence because of communication with another or others. So there's this emotional fulfillment, this maybe even financial fulfillment that's taking place for those who are working on your hobby, gift, talent, skills, soul's purpose, business, ideas, whatever. Spirit saying continue to focus on your visions. That's where your emotions should be at this time, because the more you're focusing on your success and what fulfills you day to day, the more you give off that beautiful sun energy, the more you will draw people towards you who really appreciate your talents and your skills. So in the subconscious position, they're talking a lot about the 9 of Wands. I've put a lot of time and effort in. I'm feeling pretty tired out. Should I keep going? Absolutely. We have the Strength card and the 6 of Wands. So Spirit is giving the collective who are working on something, especially financially and materially, there is going to be a doorway that opens. So continuing to do what inspires you, continue to do what inspires others as well, because there's a doorway of abundance that's opening up as a result of your courage, your strength, and your ability to trust that right around the corner here, we're having attention and recognition finally coming in. So there's this transition, there's this expansion to a higher level of conscious awareness of who you are now. Okay. So there's also a message about not putting other people before yourself. I know we talked a lot last week about being a little bit selfish at this time, about, focusing on making really healthy changes for yourself at this time, whether that is eating right, exercising. We do have a lot here about those who are contemplating moving in together, moving into the direction of a new home. There is some form of wisdom coming in if you're waiting for a loan, some form of money in abundance. That is going to be successful. So playful energy is going to come, especially if this involves a child or children, or just that playful energy of your inner child is what is expanding here. There's confidence and positive movement forward for those who've been setting goals and meeting goals. There's eventually this realization that there has been a successful completion to one journey in your life, and now something bigger and better is developing. So we've been waiting for this for a while. Okay. So we do have to talk a little bit about lust of the flesh, right? So I got a picture of like connecting via the internet in a dating session where you see people's faces, right? And so you're only checking the ones you're attracted to physically, or you're only attracting the ones that have a lot of money. Okay. So you're going to get those people that have those things, but the personalities may not match because you didn't go into the direction of personality and you didn't put that first and foremost. So there are some who've been tempted by the lust of the flesh as of late, or this temptation is going to be coming your way, to see where you are at spiritually, to see if you have grown personally in a very spiritually divine way. So, Spirit's really been offering up this high priestess of air to be able to get to the truth of a situation and to remain balanced as you observe that situation, to communicate your truth and to very kindly, fairly, and justly cut away from who and or what is not the right one for you, because you will know that you know that you know if they are. I feel like some have been sitting here in this grove, right out in the woods, in the trees, in your grove with your couch and your kitty cat, and some were feeling like they wanted more action, so they took a risk, and the risk they took brought them into the direction of someone who was keeping secrets. Okay, so we have listening, Spirit saying follow your intuition. If you're in the situation already, if it has already transpired, this is about recognizing what you've learned and from a situation where there was complications. Spirit is saying remain playful, take the lessons, and be thankful for them, right? It just reminded me of a particular movie where the gentleman said, it is through all kinds of pain where you finally reach purity, right? You finally recognize integrity. You recognize that it's not about how much someone makes or how attracted you are to them, but it's about, are they the soul connection that Spirit brought to me as a gift of overcoming these difficulties. Okay, so there are some right now who are very, very focused on some form of message, wanting to have a heart to heart conversation, wanting to have just a conversation in general. And again, Spirit's saying, be the hunter, not the hunted, right? Know what it is that you want when it comes to a personality, and don't allow for people to bring energies of fantasy or illusion, right? You can now bring into form what you want in your life, because this is this beautiful number 7 year of 2023. But it all comes down to heart conversations, having honest conversations for a period of time before making any major decisions that you may regret. Okay, so there's a lot of focus on communication. And the message from Spirit here, I'm going to leave the confidence card because I think that's related to connecting and communicating with someone that brings in greater confidence in the area of home, family, moving home, or making a successful change in the area of finances or things of the material. So, yeah, fulfillment day to day, Spirit saying, as you let go of old memories of love, of maybe what you had hoped would transpire. Maybe you did not. Give yourself some time to deepen the bond, to really, really get to know someone. And now there's this desire to have a conversation because of some form of separation, like it was there and now it's gone. Hi, Claire. Thank you so much for coming today. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. So Spirit is really saying, no matter how badly the collective want to go into and through this doorway, I feel this is personal, could be professional, but whatever it is that feels like it's not working out, Spirit blocked this direction in order to protect the collective, and is trying to help the collective to come into an awareness of what they have learned. Okay, so I went through a difficulty, a person, a situation that I need to release. Because when we hold on to negative thoughts and in a situation that didn't turn out or whatever, those negative energies actually darken your aura and they block the blessings from coming in. And Spirit's trying to really bring in some triumphant achievements here. So the area of love as well, where there is negativity, could very well either block a new love coming in or actually affect the realm of finances. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here for now real quick. So focus on your visions. Like we talked about, continue to recognize as well with the number 8 that knowledge is power, right? That, okay, I chose someone who was attractive, who maybe I liked more, or I chose someone that I was hoping had a lot of money. And now what has happened is I stepped into the direction of some form of deception. So if someone was there and then they were gone, there's someone hoping for a triumphant direction with someone, but there's someone here who should not be trusted. So remember, Spirit has been talking a lot about balance and harmony in this number 6 month of June, creating victory financially, but finding harmony by letting go of anything or anyone negative. And there is so much here about that. Okay, so let's see. What was the other message up here? Yeah, so eventually Spirit's saying as you release someone and clear your energy of them, you're going to start to feel the moon energy of hope. Right? I can now move forward positively, trusting in the process that as I pray to Spirit for the right soul connection, no matter what form they come in, I will be happy. I will receive. Okay, so we have, what was it in the day-to-day aspects position? Success. And that's right above fulfillment in the creative aspects position. Great things happening in the area of success. So what does success represent to you? Trust that triumphant doorways are going to open, abundance is going to come in, and there will be positive movement forward, moving into the direction of a new location, a new home, just changing things up, and very playful and confident energy coming in as a result of your efforts. Okay, so we're going. Oh, Claire. Hi, Divine Earth Keeper. And Divine Earth Keeper says, blessings to everyone. Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so good afternoon, general reading. Hi, Awakening Empress. And Awakening Empress says, hi, Josie and everyone. I'm in a meeting and we'll come back with a question. Beautiful. Okay, so what you want wants you, but you got to be honest with yourself about what it is that you want, is the main message here. You've got to be able to communicate and not give up your mind, body, soul, or money until you are sure you want to take those actions. Because once you do, if it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to, then that person was a lesson, right? We connect with each other to reflect on where we stand in our spiritual level, advancement, whatever. And when we connect with others, if things don't work out, it's because there was a reason for that connection and there was something we needed to learn personally. Okay, it's not about us, it's not about them, it's about us. In fact, look at on the bottom of the Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck. We've got getting to the truth, coming to a revelation regarding seduction, right? Was I focused on the lust of the flesh? Was this temptation just that? I do see the other woman. I see looking over your shoulder. I see a lot of people not letting go, but the call from Spirit is to heal and to forgive. All right, so I'm just going to put these cards over here. Focus on new messages, right? So as we overcome the obstacles and challenges and take the lessons and apply them, we are actually rising to a higher level of awareness where we are going to connect with other people who are at that same level. So we don't go backwards, though some people might. And we're going to talk about that as well. So for Claire's reading, I am going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And Claire is just asking for a general reading. Okay. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Ooh. So, Claire, is there something that you are thinking about celebrating? Have you come to some form of peaceful resolution? Because it is indeed a time for new beginnings. Okay, so what does victory represent to you? Okay, there are shocking, unexpected, spontaneous opportunities developing for the collective and for you. Yes, again, they're talking about your achievements, what you're working on. Your achievements will in turn create a reason to celebrate in relation to your foundation. In the thoughts position, we have fantasy and illusion. 7 of Cups. Are you connecting with a very playful wish come true? Are you wanting to? Do you know what you're manifesting? Are you using your imagination and creativity to create some form of victory, because we do have triumph. So there's a little bit of delusion about triumph here, and Spirit's saying it's a great time to come to a peaceful resolution and celebrate where you stand, who you are, and your accomplishments. So Claire, in the relationship sector, we have the 10 of Wands. So we have maybe a passionate situation or just a path in the area of home and business where now you are being guided to go to the next phase, to prepare for new unions, to watch for unhealthy connections over the next few weeks, because it is time to move forward confidently, playfully, to obtain wisdom regarding something in relation to money or spirituality. So there is success, wisdom, knowledge coming in relation to another or others when it comes to what you have been working on or towards, or with who. You are ascending, and an old path, whatever weighed heavy upon you, is falling away. Oh my goodness. So we have the underworld card. So this is being able to set emotional fulfilling goals for yourself. This is in the creative aspects position, and to let go of whatever was not successful. Okay, who or what doesn't feel like you want to move forward with. So this could be business, this could be personal, however it applies to you. There's this releasing of what was, and going instead into the direction of something new. So Spirit is really helping you to create with connections around you a beautiful foundation that you can celebrate. Whatever fulfillment means to you, you may start to recognize that through your creativity, business, finance, career, you are moving forward into a more peaceful energy. If you've been thinking about moving to a new home location or business situation, because Spirit's giving you in the actions position, the warrior energy, the ability with your leather on and your sword in your hand to learn from the past, to persevere, to set and meet goals, to continue to take action until you come into an awareness through these ups and downs that you can now release who or what doesn't belong in this next journey with you, because the 10 of Wands in the relationship sector is like something is coming to a close, and now it's like you're rising above and moving forward in a more balanced way. You're going to feel really strong as you let go and release anyone or anything that is a part of the past or does not serve you. Okay, so there's a call to sacrifice, to sacrifice and let go of all that was, to move forward into the direction of something or someone that feels just right. If they haven't shown up yet, if this opportunity hasn't shown up yet in your journey, Spirit is saying, have faith in the process. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So I have the ability to make the highest, best decisions on because of how far I've come. I can now sacrifice fantasy and illusion, or a path I was on, or a connection or situation that I was in. Yeah, so subconsciously, Spirit is really lighting up your intuitive abilities. Claire, with the Queen of Cups, this is acknowledging over the next 2 to 4 weeks what you are working towards. Spirit is trying to help you with the power of the elder or the lion to set and meet goals at this time, and to conquer everything between where you stand and where it is you would like to go towards. So follow your heart. Put yourself first. There will be, through some form of knowledge, positive movement forward after really, really putting a lot of effort in. So it is time for you to clear your energy and get ready for this new doorway. a doorway of abundance. So that doorway to spirit is spirit saying, follow your heart, do what you love, go into the direction of what you are passionate about, for it will bring you harmony. You will feel more powerful with the warrior and the power card, for you are ascending. You are not stuck or trapped in your circumstances with the Eight of Swords, Claire. They are saying that this is a figment of your imagination. It is time for the perfection of your life. And I wrote this for this number 7 year of 2023 on my channel. Okay. It's a time to free yourself in a very balanced way, to acknowledge how much you have grown with the personal growth card. See, as I move towards greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts, old habits, old people, places, circumstances naturally falling away. As I remain balanced, I'm also moving into the direction, maybe you'll be physically moving or traveling into the direction of a soul partnership, okay? An opportunity to perfect your life, a path of success, right? So Spirit's saying, remain balanced as you connect with some who may not see things from the same perspective, and trust that Spirit is helping you with the Hanged Man energy here twice. Not the Hanged Man, the Temperance Angel energy. To set and meet goals in a very balanced way until you acknowledge this success. So remain balanced and trust that there will be some form of soul contract, connection, partnership that you will be traveling into the direction of, whereby you can, with that Six of Swords, leave old burdens behind. Hi, Divine Earth Keeper. Scholarship. Oh, fantastic. Good for you. Okay, so Claire, we are talking about letting go of old regrets in the inner strengths position. If there's something you need to say it so you can overcome whatever obstacles and challenges represent to you. We do have the communication card. We do have kind words and messages. This is about connecting with others in a way where you can bring something new to fruition. And I do see the masculine card in the inner strengths position twice. So there is some form of unexpected manifestation with a masculine. And then let's see what else they have to say. The realization that it's time to make new memories. So go passionately into this next chapter of your life, a path of great emotional fulfillment, for that will be one that lasts for the long term. Let go of old regrets, old connections, situation, circumstance, sacrifice, delusion, fantasy, illusion, fear, worry. And trust that Spirit is opening a doorway of abundance and emotional fulfillment. You are ascending, Claire. So prepare for a new union or a new phase in your life if you don't know what that is as of yet. So in a 3-card summary, this is the High Priest acknowledging this marriage commitment, knowledge, wisdom, educational type energy. This is the High Priest looking at your life story in the past, Claire, and now helping you to give birth to some form of new chapter in your life as you find solace. And we do have regarding the King of Swords. So I don't know if you've been thinking about or were in connection or have been in connection with air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but it's a time of change. It's a time to go into the direction of what you're passionate about so that your sun can shine, so you can feel like a kid again, so you can find this happily ever after 10 of Cups energy. I feel emotionally fulfilled. See, Spirit is indeed trying to guide you, Claire, into the direction of a path of emotional fulfillment. And with the Lord energy, this is about taking one step at a time, watching things unfold, acknowledging that the insects and the animals and these things are starting to develop in your life. That's how you will know whether or not you want to go into the direction of a very exciting adventure. So there could be communication coming in if you don't know what this is yet, rather unexpectedly, that could have to do with home, family, or business. But you're going to have the ability with the imagination card and the Seven of Cups up here in the thoughts position to create a path of triumph just by maintaining positive thoughts as you set and meet goals. So if you are conflicted about money, what you want to do, where you want to go, Spirit is saying free yourself from feeling as though you can't accomplish this at this time because we have disillusion. So again, they're saying it's the end of a path. Maybe in some cases that was long and difficult. And now they're sending in the Chariot again, maybe traveling over the next few weeks, third to fourth week from now, or just overcoming difficulties and recognizing a new path of success. So we do have someone who's in a leadership position, or this is you starting your own business on the side or climbing into a position of greater abundance, and recognizing that a brand new path is indeed manifesting. Again, with the Six of Wands, the collective has that in the inner subconscious position with the World card, a very popular World card. So this means that there's going to be a successful completion, a new portal, and a journey of success that lies ahead. So continue to be excited about what you're manifesting, because at some point with the Nine of Discs, there's going to be great financial abundance. Okay, so we have some form of karmic connection, maybe in relation to a water energy, but I think what Spirit's saying is release and forgive those tied to your past, or whereby there was maybe there's something that needs to be released so that you can persevere, so that you can continue to take action. Look at, so there's this position, this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So you could connect with someone who is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or step into a position of abundance because of that King of Pentacles that we saw before. So 3 projects, ideas, job interviews, connections, things that you are passionate about are eventually going to bring your ship in. And look at, it will bring a change or a celebration in the area of home and family, and the realization that some form of wish has come true with the Nine of Cups. So Spirit's saying, say yes. You have to maybe abandon a person, place, circumstance, situation, but remain grounded and have hope. For Spirit's helping you to create a path of great harmony, a rebirth, and an exciting new direction. Look at that. Transformation. The past is burning away, so you can go excitedly into the direction of the Ace of Wands, what it is that you're passionate about, or who. All right. Divine Earth Keeper, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. So, Awakening Empress. Okay. What does Spirit want to know about home and family? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So 2 of thought, Claire. This is a little bit of indecision here, feeling like you have to make some form of difficult decision. But your angels are saying, you know what, right now you're just not moving forward. There are multiple options that you can review, I think, creatively in the area of business or home, or that you already are. And maybe you feel a little bit unable to choose. But remember, whatever you are creating for yourself at this time, Spirit is giving you sovereignty over the empire that you want to create. You are the boss, and you can let go of old allegiances, partnerships, connections, however that may apply to you, or you're going to be thinking about that by the 3rd week from now. So ask your angels at this time as to which direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. For deep down, you're going to know what to do. So if this has to do with career, you've got the Messenger of Abundance energy. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a new promotion, acceptance into a new school, some form of new practice. You may just be, maybe you've been feeling like you've been ready to do something challenging and fulfilling. Now is the time, right? There's that Nine of Cups again. With the Nine of Emotion, it says, now's a magical time, Claire, when wishes are granted and dreams can come true. So if you follow Spirit's advice, you may start to recognize that good luck is following you. But really, these are happy times and a just reward for being a very loving and wonderful person. So your angels are asking you to get out and have more fun. Okay. Especially over this next month. All right. Divine Earth Keeper. For Divine Earth Keepers reading, I am going to bring in I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck. So real quick, I'm going to put away the Sacred Circle Tarot. Again, the strength not to regret. Where's my other card here? Nope. But to follow your intuition. Do not fear harmonious new connections as you go into the direction of that which inspires you. For the time has come to sacrifice any imbalanced connections, circumstances, or situations, and to instead have faith in Spirit's process. Watch for any fantasy and illusion when you receive a lot of attention and recognition. Love yourself enough to grow. If there's any form of opportunity here, Spirit's saying don't get in your own way and fear what's on offer. You will feel strong enough to take action, and Spirit's saying continue to persevere, because you're going to come into an awareness of I know that it is time to take action, to go into the direction of a doorway to personal healing and happiness, a doorway to peacefulness, and a path of fulfillment that is blessed. So what you are giving birth to at this time creatively, Spirit is saying, Claire, remain grounded vigilantly. A lot of people are needing to block people because some are not growing spiritually. You know, it's time to advance. But it's also a time where people are going to make mistakes. There's a lot of communicating, like we talked about early, a lot of going back and forth, and a need to really free yourself from connections or situations or people that just don't line up with who you are now. Okay. Spirit's trying to bring to fruition an awareness here as the collective releases any unhealthy people, places, circumstances, to learn from the past and know that now, as you plant new seeds, you're going to be recognized, Claire, and for the collective. All right, so we have one more card here. All right, so we're going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading. Again, this is the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Divine Earth Keeper with clearly defined messages regarding Divine Earth Keeper's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. So, Divine Earth Keeper, you have the Five of Swords. So there's a little bit of protect and defend here. There's a little bit of inner conflict regarding some form of communication. Now, this could have to do with business with the swords. But Spirit's really saying free yourself from any worries, fears, and concerns at this time. For it is a time of new beginnings, not of just new beginnings, but of new victorious beginnings. So it's time to connect out with others to obtain knowledge, because knowledge is power. For you may receive opportunity quicker than you had expected. So it's a great time now to recognize, others may not belong in your journey, because you are now choosing, Divine Earth Keeper, a path of self-love, self-care, a love of life, being more happy. So, if you have been feeling stuck or trapped in your circumstances regarding someone that maybe you fear you cannot trust, or maybe you're thinking of someone tied to the past that shows back up. And we're going to talk a little bit about that for the collective as well. You're going to have the strength, divine earth keeper, to cut away very quickly and swiftly from some form of communication. Healthy choices, spontaneous victory. Every person you connect with or have connected with up to this point has been a teacher, and you have been a teacher for them. Okay, so you asked about teaching or mental health counseling. Okay, they're saying that's a really good choice. So if you're conflicted in your thoughts about that, Spirit's saying it's time to go for it with the take back control over your life card. It is a time for victorious new beginnings, not only for you, but for the collective. And there could be a spontaneous, unexpected offer that comes your way. So let me see if I can get a date. Maybe around the 27th of June, but I feel like you're very quickly and swiftly cutting away from some form of communication offer or opportunity, or there's just a part of you that's going back and forth about it. Okay, so in the thoughts position over the next couple weeks, or by the second week from now, Divine Earth Keeper Spirit is giving you a gift from the universe in the form of peace, joy, and happiness. A long-term path of triumphant peace, joy, and happiness. So it's time to give birth to a playful new direction. It's time to write down, this is what I'm wishing for, and I'm going to remain positive as I plant these seeds and watch them come to life, right? There's a little bit of anxiety here about, is this the right balance, circumstance, situation? But Spirit's saying you will know that you know and when or what action you want to take, even if it brings you into and through the end of July. Now, in the relationship sector, again, with those swords, we have the 9 of Swords. So there is like, can't sleep at night. I'm upset. I'm conflicted. I'm worried about connections with another or others. Yeah. So when offers, opportunities, or communications come towards you over the next 2 to 3 weeks, Divine Earth Keeper, the advice here is to kind of communicate until you have a clear and a clear perspective as to what is on offer here. We have transformation, endings, and then we have the home card. So I'm not sure if you have made the change in the area of home. If you are content in the area of home where you are at, but Spirit's saying over the next few weeks, as you connect out with others and playfully, I see playful energy with children. I see material and spiritual prosperity because you're transcending to a new phase in your life. Oh, Divine Earth Keeper. So playful, stable energy. It's a communication with a specific person here, even if it takes until the end of June into the end of July, depending on how much time and effort you are putting into accomplishing this. There is this celebratory energy of these, what are they? Lilies, where there is wisdom with the anchor energy, playful, stable, and secure energy. The realization that you have stepped into a path of material prosperity, stability. Yeah, look at that. Playful energy, creating with others, connecting with others, playfully, doing what it is that inspires you. Again, connecting with others whereby you want to help or assist children. These are all in this new phase of your life, Divine Earth Keeper. So in this process of moving forward with your life, you may be a bit conflicted about other people's perspectives or whether or not you want to interact with them. This is happening for a lot of people too. Like people are like, I'm going into the direction now of what I know I want to accomplish and I'm ascending. Okay. And some are going to stay back here at this level that need to go through their ascension process as well. Ascension. Okay. So we have you shining like the sun. By the 3rd week from now, I feel you're going to be letting go of old worries, fears, concerns. memories of love. You're stepping into your sovereignty, and you are recognizing that you have indeed or are in the process of creating your little empire. So, yeah, there could be unhealthy people that, again, you're avoiding a conversation with, or you find you are by around maybe the first couple weeks or by the second week of July. But if anyone comes towards you wearing a false mask, we do have the snake energy here, spirit saying you're going to be able to kind of let that go and say, I'm busy creating these great things for myself in my life. You know, I am enjoying my soul's purpose, a path that is blessed. And I'm going into the direction not only of peacefulness, but into and through this doorway of personal healing and happiness. So as you heal and find this peacefulness creatively, that's what the process will be. Whatever you're giving birth to will eventually sprout wings and fly. So there's definitely ascension happening, ascending, transcending, expansion taking place in the area of connections with others, especially from the second going into the third week from now. So as you shine, as you receive attention and recognition for what it is that you are creating, continue to allow these bonds to deepen, right? Give thanks for your subscribers, your people who give you supportive messages. Here in the actions position, we have a brand new path in the form of action. So this is, I'm applying my intellect. I'm acknowledging this blessed path of victory, and I am taking action day to day, not only to come into an awareness of what action steps I am taking and where it's leading me, but I'm also able to release maybe fear of when I manifest this. There's also like your success or the direction of the action you're taking to manifest success involves this forgiveness and releasing of anyone whereby you've been worried about or frustrated with. Beautiful. So we have the very popular world card showing up for you as well, Divine Earth Keeper. So there is a successful completion emotionally in your life. I'm getting by the 21st of July, you're going to kind of be looking back at how far you've come, what you've overcome. And now you are connecting with people who support you. So even though, and this is happening for many, it's a slow, long process, right? We saw aces of pentacles. There's an awareness of what I want to do and how I'm going to prosper and all that. But there's that journey from 0 to 9 or 10, 10 weeks, 10 years before we finally create, with Spirit's assistance, the manifestation of what we are working towards, our achievements. So Spirit's is really telling you, continue to have faith in the process, no matter how long it takes. Because, we have the Hanged Man. Wait and look at things from every perspective, for eventually your creativity and uniqueness with the 7 of Cups is what's going to turn the wheel of fortune in your favor. So there could come, or you could be signing on the dotted line when it comes to TikTok, Etsy, Amazon, however you are going to market. But there's growth here, and there is the realization of you finally bringing all of your worries full circle by the 5th week from now. So we have the Chariot, obviously a very common card today. So this is traveling, subconsciously planning to overcome obstacles and challenges, maybe traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of success, right? So knowledge is power. Keep setting and meeting goals, accomplish those goals day to day, and trust that eventually you're going to be connecting with a very harmonious soul connection here. Financially, signing on the dotted line, but Spirit saying, do follow your heart and do what inspires you. Do not fear the abundance that is coming your way. Step through the doorway of what inspires you, for that is your soul's purpose. There will be positive movement forward and the realization of some form of contracts, commitments, partnerships. So day to day, we've got passion and excitement, right? What is it I'm passionate about? How can I get out of my own way? for I know that I am creating this year, right? The perfection of my life. Number 30. So the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost is helping you to set and meet goals in a very ebb and flow way, whereby you're going to eventually burn away from a path you were on and step into and through the veil of the perfection of your life, of actually finding balance. Okay, so Spirit's really just saying balance is what's going to bring you that peacefulness. And all you have to do is day to day set and meet goals that you are working towards, and do so in a passionate way. For eventually there will be this realization of success. Okay, that's where the passion's coming from, is I'm creating and I'm giving birth and I'm guarding what I'm creating day to day, and I'm applying my intellect and I'm communicating with others, and I am trusting in Spirit, trusting in the process that a new portal is going to open up through this journey of personal growth. So in the inner strengths position, actually Spirit's giving you the strength of the Queen of Swords to set and meet goals for yourself, but to communicate what it is you desire. Okay, communicate. Look at that. The throat chakra for you is being lit up, just like the collective. And Spirit's saying, go with the flow and communicate. Where is it? With others. Okay, they're just saying continue to devote yourself to creating this next beautiful garden of your life, right? It's about tending to the garden and knowing that over time it will grow and blossom. Giving you the strength, Spirit saying we're giving you the strength to reach out and communicate with others, because that's a part of the manifestation process. So, maybe, set to meet goals, but, be clear with yourself about what you want when the opportunity comes. Because look at this, we've got the unexpected is coming to fruition here. Wow. And Spirit's giving you the strength to receive it when it comes manifest. So see, they're saying we're giving you the strength to understand that what you're praying for in turn is praying for you. What you want is what the angels want to give to you. Okay, so in a 3-card summary, we have, a little bit of worry and concern about money or things of the material, but Spirit's saying remain balanced, set and meet goals day to day. Do not give up on your dreams, for eventually justice is going to turn in your favor. Maybe there's some legal paperwork or even signing on the dotted line with some form of channel or platform. Okay. And so, as you set to meet goals and connect with those around you, maybe some form of air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, you're going to be seen as this very beautiful motherly grandmother, spiritual, strong and balanced female. Okay. And so Spirit's saying just, overlook situations, do not make any quick decisions, just trust that eventually some form of beautiful communication, offer or opportunity with the Page of Cups is coming in, and you're going to be celebrating something in the area with home and family here. Yep, you will realize by maybe the 3rd to 4th, and I'm going to say month from now, that you have manifested the 10 of Cups, like a happily ever after. It's like when you're happy and successful and radiating, everybody is drawn to you. Okay. Now, some may be drawn to the fact that you're doing better financially, and they're kind of coming in quickly to kind of get to the truth of what you're up to. See, Spirit is offering you now a path of the Ace of Cups, overflowing peace, joy, happiness, and love. The Ace of Swords, victory and success. And now the Ace of Pentacles, a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. So there will be, again, this realization by the 5th week from now that you have taken the action steps you needed to, and you are now growing and developing to the point where you can start something new. There may just be a little part of you at the 7 of Swords here that's kind of fearing going into that direction. But this is a wish come true. And so Spirit's saying be passionate about what you are manifesting, not only because it's exciting, it's going to lead towards greater things, but also because of the peacefulness and just this ascension of personal growth that you will recognize in hindsight. You have grown, and now you're helping others to grow as a result of your journey. So here you are feeling really, really pumped, I feel, from the 4th to the 6th week from now, Divine Earth Keeper, because of a shocking and unexpected realization that a doorway, some awareness here has come to your attention, that your hard work is paying off and new doorways are open. You could be choosing between one or two people, places, circumstances, situations, or offers. And that's what they're talking about for you, just like many day to day. They're saying you're not stuck or trapped with one offer, opportunity, direction, or the other. Things are going to pick up for you, but you're going to be able to decipher. You'll know that you know the path of success. You'll know which one you are going to release and eventually come into the awareness of where or who you want to persevere with. My goodness. So I see prayers for difficult children, frustrating situations, but Spirit's saying just focus on you. You've worked hard to get here, or you will have by the 4th to the 6th week from now, and that's when the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. Exciting communication comes your way to lead you out of stagnancy. Yeah, you could connect with someone who is a passionate masculine, who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone in a leadership position, fiery energy, Sagittarius or Leo, communicates with you about something in relation to finances or money. But see, I feel like you're this emperor now. You're going into the fact that, oh my gosh, I'm creating my empire, and I'm gosh darn passionate about it. I'm fearful of what action steps to take, but Spirit's giving me the strength to sit in this beautiful energy here. Okay, so finding that path, not only of stability and security financially, but of independent energy, peaceful energy, playful energy. Yeah, things may come to light rather quickly, quicker than you had expected. So keep on keeping on, because by the second week from now, we have doorways open, triumphant doorways opening for the collective, and that's what I feel is transpiring for you. Yeah, you're just going to be trying to get to the truth of is this really happening, or is this the right person for me to move forward with, this right connection situation? Okay, so actually, I'm going to close Divine Earth Keepers reading with a message from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck by Radley Valentine. Sonia, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. Okay. Divine Earth Keeper, thank goodness. And this is what I feel is that your difficulties, your challenges, the things you've been really dealing with as of late, Spirit saying it's almost over. 11th. 11 o'clock. I can't get what they're saying, but I'll see if it comes to me. So basically the card says your current challenges will be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Put your creative energy to action. Regain your focus. Don't let trivial matters of those around you affect where you're headed, okay? Because there's a blessing in disguise that is coming your way. And Spirit's saying you will start to recognize that you are getting your power back, that your vibration is rising, and your prayers have been heard. Oh, all right. So I'm going to just quick pick up and put away the Tarot of Dreams deck, and we're going to do Sonia's reading. And Sonia says, hi, Josie, I'm a Pisces. Work is nearly too busy, and Mr. Cancer is healing from an operation, and we still are friends, but not in a couple. And so work and love reading, please, and thank you. Okay. Wow. That just resembles a lot of what we already have here. So I'm excited to do your reading. Again, I'm just going to quick put away the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. Personal growth, transformation, successful completions, and forgiveness, because Divine Earth Keeper will be stepping into the spotlight so that difficulties, worries, fears, and concerns can fall away. Plant those seeds, make healthy choices, put yourself first, and trust that your achievements will eventually bring you to a path of success, a solid foundation. It's a time of new, exciting beginnings for everyone. So there's also a need for honest communication. Is someone speaking to me in an honest way? Are they telling me the truth? Because I'm now making healthy choices. I'm going to forgive, let go, and walk away. So wish is coming true. Divine Earth Keeper. And at some point here, there was the Judgment card. Spirit's going to help you to make the highest, best decisions. So keep me updated as to how that transpires. All right, for Sonia's reading, I am going to bring in the Game of Thrones tarot deck. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. If you'd like a 1 month reading and you're new here, just click on the $ box below, put donate, make a donation less than or up to or beyond $10, a minimum of $10. Okay, hold on a second. I'm being called to these messages strongly. Just let me know in the chat session if you'd like a 1 month reading for $10. Okay, Sonia, there you are. Like you said, work is busy. There's this beautiful, financially abundant, stable, kind-hearted, motherly energy coming from you. Yes. And Spirit is saying your achievements are going to continue to help you to maintain this beautiful foundation that you are in. Yes. Spirit is saying let me continue. I feel like they're just talking about your accomplishments and your achievements and how you've created a lot and how you can now really just, I guess what they're saying is give thanks to the little things day to day and give thanks for the love of life that you are currently experiencing. Okay, because there's a lot of indecision in the thoughts position, right? Is this a triumphant connection direction with Mr. Cancer? All right. So maybe you're waiting to come back together with Mr. Cancer with the reconciliation card after his operation. I do see playfulness here when it comes to a union, but there's a little bit of anxiety about what am I giving birth to? Is this a wish come true? So Spirit's message for you, Sonia, especially over the next couple weeks, is to maintain positive thoughts. Spirit will bring you signs and synchronicities when it comes down to making any form of decision. But this is a time of reflection. What did they talk about? They talked about we are at the 22nd. There's going to be, well, there is waxing crescent moon in Leo, which means people are impressing each other. There's praise, there's admiration, attention, recognition. But by the end of the month, there's really going to be a need to dive deep into meaningful conversations or your feelings and to get clear, because shallow relations by the end of June, I think, are not going to satisfy. Shallow situations are going to fall away. So there's indecision. You're looking good. You're accomplishing a lot. But in the relationship sector, of course, you've got the 5 of Spears or Wands. So we have inner conflict regarding what action steps to take in the relationship sector of the circle spread. So, Spirit's saying take it moment to moment, one step at a time. Give yourself the next few weeks to decipher, is there equal give and take? I do see transformation and growth here. And Spirit's saying, listen for the truth. Watch for the signs. Research this connection for a longer period of time. It may be by the 2nd going into the 3rd week from now. We got the 26th and the 27th of June. So that's coming up. We have the surrender and walk away card with great confidence. I think they're just saying you have ascended beyond getting stuck in this indecision. And it's taking maybe from that playful energy that spirit's trying to bring you, just like the collective. So if you are indecisive, turn your attention back into what actions am I creating for myself that inspires me and brings me abundance, maybe not only financially, but just like spiritually. For I have the power to observe and acknowledge greater knowledge and wisdom about this connection, to decipher is it a harmonious connection or not. So there's courage here and the ability to receive attention and recognition and to enjoy energies of inspiration, but to not make any decision as of yet, right? So when we first connect with people and we like them, we would just really need to wait and let those energies kind of meld and either reject or connect. Okay, like a couple magnets. Yeah. Oh boy. So by the third week from now, I feel like this person, if they aren't already, kind of going away from the situation. I think the main message with you again is to maintain your sovereignty. I am creating my empire and I get to decide who can come into my empire with me and who cannot. If someone is full of lies and deception, then I can very easily let go of that connection. I can recognize if they're wearing a false mask and I can release and heal them. So, if there is or comes, and this is the cautionary tale, we're talking about the collective over the next 3 to 4 weeks, especially around the third week from now, there's going to be a shocking realization of the devil energy, that there is a lion in sheep's clothing. So look at this. We've got maintain your boundaries if you're hurt. You may be avoiding a conversation, not dealing with a situation, or feeling still upset about the situation. But Spirit's offering up the broom and is saying, sweep away from, let go of. We've got, I think, two, like release allegiances, release any deep wounds, let love live. If one situation doesn't work out, it's because, like we talked about earlier, and I put that card away, but look at this. Spirit is giving the collective the strength to release. Okay, so this person could be a lesson in your life whereby there's something about yourself that you need to learn before taking any action. In the actions position, so you've got what the collective has in the day-to-day aspects position, which is this temperance energy. This is the ability to kind of research, learn, observe, maintain balance while you decipher some form of temptation. Okay. Yeah. Heal and forgive and release whatever does not work for you, and trust that it is time to shift your perception into I am patient and I am kind, right? That's what love is. Love is patience and kindness. So you're already loving this person. And through the ups and downs, you will feel and you will know that at some point you want to take action to release and forgive because you have grown spiritually. So, again, in times of separation, when you're not with this person or because of the operation, Spirit's saying we will guide you towards a yin yang connection. Have faith in the process. So, whether this person chooses to come towards you or not, of course, they have free will. But what is most attractive to the masculines at this time is the feminine who is confident and playful and enjoying their successes, whose focus is absolutely not on them. I know. So, higher commitment, release any exes, release a situation, claim back your energy, clear your energy of some form of desire for a greater commitment, partnership, and so on. For the path of self-love, look at that. The path of self-love and the hanged man energy. Patience, as you just kind of observe a situation and let things come to light. as this person, the more, okay, here's where the energy is. If you focus too much on another person and trying to figure something out, your energy will push them away, which is what I see happening here. If you turn your attention into what you love and what you're doing, and it's all about you, that's what's going to draw them back into your direction. But there's definitely a message for you, just like the collective, to watch out for the Seven of Cups energy of fantasy and illusion, seeing a situation any different than what it actually is, because there's a very karmic connection here. And the karmic connection maybe just is I can love this person by being patient and kind. I'm loving myself by waiting and having faith in the process. That either this person is my yin yang connection or someone else will eventually be. So during this time of separation and a desire for a deeper commitment, partnership, or union, I am growing spiritually and emotionally. So yeah, subconsciously, I think if this person ends up being more focused, the Cancer, on his business, or he's just coming off like kind of clear and to the point, that's where Spirit's saying, follow your heart. Okay, have the courage to continue to go into the direction of your own successes, and at some point, release and forgive. It's one of those things. What do they say? When you let go of someone, either they come back to you or they do not. But if they're being the Emperor energy, and that's leaving you conflicted about what action steps to take, Spirit is saying, get to know this person a little bit more. This is your empire. You can let go. You can maintain boundaries. You can not fall into the conditioning or the fantasy or any of that. Guard what you are giving birth to personally, because that is what's going to bring you fulfillment and peacefulness. Okay, subconsciously, we've got the Eight of Cups. So I think eventually, in the day-to-day aspects position, eventually you're kind of just either being guided to walk away if there's no emotional kickback, to instead recognize, sorry, I'm getting hot, your personal growth. So there's personal growth. Again, purity is the result of difficulty. Purity is the result of hammering something out and remaining patient with it. You, like the many of the collective, may come to the realization that this person just doesn't see things from the same perspective, but that's okay. Again, we have temperance. I can review a situation and remain balanced as I do. I can focus on the perfection of my life first and foremost, as I pray to Spirit for continued balance. Okay, I think you will be traveling into the direction of maybe someone new, and still be thinking about the tempting connection with this person. But Spirit's saying eventually you're going to travel away with the Six of Cups and the ship into the direction of a life partner. And I think walking away from the one you're asking about, the Cancer. I don't see any Cancer energy here. So in the inner strengths position with the Eight of Coins or Pentacles, Spirit's saying continue to put your time and effort and focus on money and things of the material. Okay. Spirit's going to light up your throat chakra so that you can communicate. Look at that. With this masculine, without trying to decipher how or when something could take place. Yeah, because there's greater things to come. I think there is a soulmate connection, and I'm not quite sure it's this person because I don't see any Cancer energy here. So Spirit is saying trust in the possibilities of more than one situation. Yes, because at some point, when you turn your attention towards a new direction, whether it's money or another person, in a balanced and healthy love of life way, it's going to draw this masculine, this Cancer, back into the direction of you. Yeah, so contentment, stability. I'm fine where I'm at. This person could turn around while you're focused on your money and abundance and success, and kind of either knock you off kilter because there's more than what you thought would come from them, or there's someone new that's coming in. Now, be careful if there is a Gemini that shows up, because I fear that that is going to be a lesson as well. Okay, so we have you looking at one or two. I feel like maybe from the second to the third week from now, and recognizing that there are three. Or that you're celebrating success in your own life, but you're still feeling stuck or trapped in connection to this person who is being represented by the Seven of Swords. They're kind of going away from the fact that you're researching and trying to figure out what it could be. So, this is about I'm walking away, I'm creating my own empire, I'm transcending, I'm learning, I'm expanding, I'm ready for a new union, a new phase in my life. And I'm going to focus on playfulness and success. See, so here you are setting and meeting goals over the next couple few weeks, and very passionate about what you're doing, which makes you very, very attractive to the Cancer with the King of Cups. But your advice is that before you move forward and celebrate a commitment of any sorts, give something some time. So you're going to feel this very beautiful high priestess energy, right? I'm finally getting the attention and recognition I deserve because I'm planting seeds and I'm minding my own business over here. But Spirit's going to really enhance your intuition and are saying, don't take any action, right? This person could come quickly towards you with the Knight of Swords and eventually cause communication that makes you feel a little bit of heartache, right? So unexpected action, Spirit's giving you the Strength card as a major arcana to receive that attention and recognition, but to not get knocked off balance. Yeah, praying about fantasy and illusion, indecisive. Is this my wish? Money looks good. All right. So by the 4th to the 6th week from now, here you are receiving attention and recognition for your hard work, efforts, creativity, finance, business, career, whatever it is that you're passionate about, thinking about a new path in love, feeling almost backed into a corner, like you've almost outgrown the passion. Like this person's going to connect with you off and on. They're going to come and go, and they're not ready for a commitment. The Cancer is not ready for a commitment. And that's why you're being blessed with the Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit's saying focus on money and abundance and stability, because it's time to expand to a higher level of success that will last for the long term, to just love life as it is and to allow clarity and truth to come in. And again, they're saying, just like to the collective, be careful as you try to determine some form of temptation, attraction. Yeah, there's just small communication coming in, and kind of like, I'm not quite sure if this person wants the same thing still. But Spirit's saying you're growing spiritually through this process. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor and new communication will come in, maybe from Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or maybe Sagittarius energy. There could be two men. And yeah, you're going to have the ability to decipher which one is your soulmate, which one you want to manifest. Yeah. So it's like you're learning, patiently observing, and eventually coming into an awareness of what action steps you want to take. So that'll come closer to, or at least wait for, around the 4th to the 6th week from now, right? Be the hunter, not the hunted. Know what you want, what you won't put up with, and don't fall into someone's ability, consciously or subconsciously, to manifest a temptation or fantasy and illusion. Heart-to-heart conversations will bring the collective into a happier and healthier direction. And balance, that's been a big thing over the last week or so that Spirit's been calling for. Balance will help you to not make a decision whereby you almost hurt yourself. You know, don't give away your mind, body, soul, or money until you know that you know that you know that you're picking out houses and an engagement ring. Right? Because that's what's going to be respected. Someone who has said, you know what, I've been here, done this, and if there isn't anything here, I'm going to move forward playfully because Spirit's saying there are better things to come. So see, 4 of emotion coming to you, and you're sitting there and all this deep thought, right? And Spirit's saying there are wonderful people who can help you at this time. Opportunities will be offered to you from different directions, but you may not notice these gifts by which heaven is bestowing upon you. So look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a great way to find clarity as long as you act upon the dreams, as long as you release this and communicate with others. Because then there will be forgiveness, and I almost feel like an easy forgiveness because you're creating the things that you love and that which inspires you, and you're ascending to just like a greater life of happiness as you be free, as you free yourself from trying to make something from something whereby spirit's saying it was a lesson and something that will help you to shift your perception. You'll know that you know that you know that the action you need to take is one of forgiveness and release, because there's a second masculine coming in here. All right. Not yet. Okay. I'm back. Who's okay? Yeah. So Awakening Empress. We're in the getting to know each other early phase. Oh, that's always fun. All right. So we just closed for, hold on. Yes, Sonia. Did I not make that clear? Okay, Sonia, I think I almost redid that. Or that was you. My goodness, I got so deep into that reading, but that is such a message that Spirit's saying to everyone is have faith in the process, right? Sometimes we fall in love with what we see or what we want from somebody, and not when it comes down to who they are. And the only way to get close enough to who they are, Spirit is saying, is through communication, through heart-to-heart conversations, through this whole process of manifesting a foundation whereby you're both standing strong together and you're moving forward to create a life with one another. That's when you can start to give away parts of what you have. And this is a whole time for Sonia, just like the collective, to really give something some time. And if it's not right, don't block the opportunities by which Spirit is trying to bring. Okay. So we are doing Awakening Empress's reading. I met someone new. He's a Taurus and I'm a Capricorn. Oh my gosh, we've had a lot of Capricorns and I think it was Taurus or Virgo, but like Earth on Earth right now. Love message, please. He's younger than me. We're getting to know each other. Good. Fantastic. You're welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. Okay. So here we go. For Awakening Empress's reading, I am going to use the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless the Awakening Empress Capricorn with clearly defined messages regarding the Taurus over the next month. Okay, well, they're talking about stability and security, making healthy choices, talking about your achievements and your foundation. Beautiful. So I don't know if you guys have talked about like what you make, what neighborhood you'd like to live in, what you do for a living. But Spirit is saying, just like the collective, free your mind. Don't overthink it. It is indeed time, Awakening Empress, for new beginnings, for new connections. So I'm not sure if this was an unexpected connection, but we have the shock of the new, maybe in just an awareness here. But we also have the card of spontaneity. So kind of quick and unexpected realization here that you're talking about your achievements with someone, but you may be a bit fearful of whether or not this person has the King of Cups type energy, right? That's someone who has grown emotionally, is very emotionally balanced. So there is communication, and Spirit saying, you're the queen of your path. We're going to help you to make healthy choices So free yourself from overthinking. Okay. In the thoughts position, wow. I think by the second week from now, you are recognizing that this is indeed a blessed connection. I think that you're going to come to the realization, or both of you are, that you actually complement one another. There is playfulness coming to mind, playful communications, maybe even traveling or planning to do something together, go on a date. But deep inside, of course, you're going to be feeling a little bit anxious. I feel anxious and excitement are what's coming to mind here. So you are this beautiful Empress. You're being seen as this beautiful motherly type, caring, spiritual energy. And Spirit is listening with the Star card to what it is you are wishing for. So positive thoughts are important as you come to clarity and truth about this connection. As you have revelations over the next couple weeks and kind of come back together with one another, have conversations with one another, there will come this realization of some form of triumph. Beautiful. So this is a blessed and playful connection, and I feel like you're kind of being seen as such a beautiful energy, and you're feeling this energy of the Empress, and you're wanting by the second week from now to really give birth to a wish with this person, the development of a triumphant journey. So, of course, in the relationship sector, Spirit is offering you, Awakening Empress, the tree energy, the ability to have conversations, right? To discuss, where you're headed, where they're headed, with the ascending, the learning, the expanding. I am rising, and maybe so is this person. Okay. So this is about moment to moment, one step at a time. Remain grounded as things ascend. For we do have the compromise energy, right? With the Six of Pentacles. Is there equal give and take? I think there is transformation taking place within both of you. And I think as well that Spirit's saying surrender the ability to wait for the truth. I do feel like Spirit is saying, it's your confidence that is growing. It's the confidence and the stability of the connection that is growing and developing over the next couple weeks. There's a lot of playful energy in the thoughts position. We got the playful card in the relationship sector, and now we have communication. So I do feel like this communication is going to continue to go back and forth between you. And that's exactly what Spirit is talking about. They're saying get to know each other better, right? As you reveal your innermost selves to one another, your bond is going to deepen. Remember, you are the queen of your journey, and you get to say who can come into your kingdom and who cannot. So it's important to see, is this person being truthful and honest before you create a great change? Okay, because by the end of June, again, with the waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio, there's going to be a need for some pretty meaningful conversations if they aren't taking place already, and a realization that shallow relationships need not apply, right? It's about letting go, sweeping away if someone doesn't want the same thing. That's what this communication is about. Because for some, and I feel this for you, Awakening Empress, that there is a new birth, something being born, and eventually a realization of fulfillment. I am manifesting into connection, a path of fulfillment, and eventually want to step into and through this doorway to personal healing and happiness. So I feel like the two of you in some ways have walked a similar journey, and that Spirit's trying to bring you both playfulness and peacefulness. Okay, now in your actions position, are you like jumping the gun and in the self-protective mode? Haven't been on a date for 2 years. Okay. Yes, unexpected. Oh, you work in the same field and in two different states. Okay, so this communication, this groundedness, this desire to decipher over a period of time, is this one what I want to give birth to in the future? I think Spirit's saying persevere until you come into an awareness of what action steps to take. I feel like you may be taking action or maybe thinking about taking action to cut away from this connection. I almost feel like it's just like a gut reaction that you're having. And maybe that's why for you, this patience card is lighting up for me. Okay. The seven of coins is about looking at how far you've come, connecting with this person, communication. Look, in the inner strengths position, diagonal to the actions position, and the throat chakra card and the masculine card. Okay, this is about making memories for the long term, right? Something building a foundation together through new memories. We do have the Ace of Cups, but we have anxiety, we have honesty, and what you want wants you. So there's a need to persevere until you recognize, does this person or do we want, and are we working towards giving birth to the same thing here? Because of course there's going to be ups and downs. So it's a time to take the lessons of the past and patiently observe. Okay, maintain your boundaries just in case, because if you go forth and you take a step in some direction here with this person and it doesn't turn out the way you want, we got a lot of people who are getting caught up in that negativity, and that's going to block your success. So we have you trying to take action, contemplating taking action to cut away from what could very well be an engagement. Wow. Because you've grown, because they've grown. But I think at times there is going to be that cutting away from because of the time apart, right? The separation card in the emotional aspects position says time apart is on the horizon. So there, this can grow over time. And I do feel like, again, it's a very balanced connection that's taking place for you, Awakening Empress. But Spirit's saying, again, things take time. There needs to be a look at the situation emotionally from every perspective before moving forward. What's most important is the love of self, right? To not fall into that Seven of Coins energy, fantasy and illusion, as you receive this attention and recognition, but to instead have faith in your ability to make the best choices during the unfolding of this process, this connection. So you've got a very karmic card here, right? It's up to you to decide. Bad decisions will lead you through and into the direction of a need to heal. Spiritual growth will lead you forward where you can say, I'm not going to do these things. I'm going to maintain my emotional balance. And if something doesn't pay off, I'm fine with letting it go, but don't block it from even starting, because I think, if you haven't noticed already, that both of you kind of have lived similar journeys. So I think this harmony could grow and develop over time. Because Spirit's giving you the strength and the power to obtain additional wisdom to see if this is indeed a long-term harmonious connection. So there's an inspiring energy from this person. There are hopes here. But subconsciously, this is what I'm thinking. You might start to feel like, here I am in this card by myself, not with someone else. So, of course, the message is are you happy? Ask yourself if you start to question certain things, because, yes, this is a very harmonious connection. But, what do you feel after certain times of separation? Gosh, I really feel like this could work out. Let's keep going. Okay, so we do have the Tower, which represents a building or organization. I think Spirit's saying, remember to focus on hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, learning something new, practicing something, working. Because, this perfection of your life is a process. It's like building a house. You need to start with a foundation. You need to, and will maybe be traveling into the direction of this person, or they're going to come into your direction. Wow, I'm getting communication in the creative aspects position with the letter card in the 27th of June. So I don't know if you've talked about connecting or not. Maybe even the week of the 27th, there'll be a conversation, but then you'll be able to come into an awareness of the success of this temptation. See, Spirit saying remain balanced as you observe the situation. Don't give too much, but allow yourself to receive from Spirit. Is this a soulmate? So you guys might be meeting up. Maybe this building is at, a hotel, and you get your own separate rooms, and you go and you have fun, and you start to think that this is a blessed path. This is the soulmate that Spirit's talking about. And that's what I saw up here in the inner strengths position as well. Where is that card? What's coming to fruition with the fruition card is the end of a long path of sorrow. I think you're both going to be looking at this as an exciting adventure. You're going to be communicating a lot with the throat chakra being lit up. I think you're going to feel a little bit anxious about the masculine. But I think you both are going to, I think you're going to be able to communicate honestly, and I think they're going to be doing the same with you. And I think this is what I'm feeling for you, is that what you want wants you. This reminds me of when I met my fiance, is that we both were praying to meet the right person. And Spirit's saying, here they come. A passionate masculine, someone who sets and meets goals day to day like a well-oiled machine. They are a new love. And I did have a soulmate card here. Here it is. So this is about making new memories, a new phase in your life. And someone, look at that, the picture card in the inner strengths position ends up communicating that they miss you. So I think there could be an opportunity to meet up, connect, or maybe you connected via a business, like a dating business, but to eventually, as you remain grounded and wait, come into an awareness of taking some action, maybe meeting face to face to decipher, is the separation worthwhile? So there's this whole growth process, of course, the two of you coming together and planting seeds, but slowly. There's a slow ascension taking place. And again, this is about positive thoughts. This is about going forward positively. So if anything negative transpires, you're going to have the strength of the scythe to say, I'm done, I'm moving on. Okay, this isn't my soulmate, but I know the next one is, or whatever. There'll always be another, right? Yeah, so wisdom and knowledge regarding an ending. Should I continue with this because it's long distance? Well, here come kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and you shining like the sun, feeling pretty darn excited about this connection. And again, maybe traveling into the direction of one another. But it's like there's a connection and then there's a going away. So I think maybe you could connect, even if it's virtually, there's this coming together and going away, but going away very excitedly, knowing that if you feel burdened eventually, you'll have the strength of the whip or the broom to sweep away from that connection. Yeah, because there's hope, there's anxiety, there's researching a situation to decipher, is this my wish come true? I still feel like there's confusion, but clarity of one's devotion eventually here. But Spirit's saying, I think it's important that you roll the dice and take a risk. To go into the direction of that person and see if you want to be this mama bear energy. Spirit's listening to your prayers regardless when it comes to marriage, commitment, partnership. Again, so you may travel into the direction of mountains, hills, or beyond obstacles and challenges, and then back from that. And then there's like this mistrust with the scythe and now the snake and the magnifying glass. So Spirit's saying, as you meet up, connect, communicate, maybe even face to face, there will be an aha moment that I'm really excited to go into a new direction, but I'm fearing that a new direction with this person will get me in a situation where I feel a little bit stuck or trapped. So I do feel like there's a part of you that is fearful. Yeah, sneaking away from a divinely timed masculine. So there's passion there, but Spirit's saying as you guys communicate with one another slowly but surely, Spirit's going to send you signs over the next 4 to 6 weeks as to this connection. But I think it is a soul connection. Of course, soulmates can be a lesson or a blessing. But what's most important is as long as you're making healthy choices for yourself, Spirit's saying we will continue to guide you towards that which is going to work out. But there's two sides to this. And this person, it's so weird because I've done readings where the masculine's really into it and then they get scared of it. And after the feminine has made some adjustments to support it, they end up feeling upset because of it. Wow. So wisdom and knowledge, passion, researching, contemplating an ending, not sure if you're going to receive enough. There's a lot of indecision back and forth here over the next 4 to 6 weeks, and that's okay, right? Every conversation is a part of the foundation. It's like putting another little bit of cement on the slab. It takes a while to manifest, but I do see like you still trying to decipher a very passionate connection throughout and by the 3rd to the 4th week from now. So I feel like you're doing well financially. Maybe you're thinking and hoping, okay, this is very independent energy. Maybe, that could be what's holding you back. And that's okay because you have the hermit energy. So the ability to kind of shine your light on it and take a step back and shine your light on it and take a step back to clear yourself from that energy and to continue to give birth to what you're doing over here, right? As you connect and openly discuss what you desire from a partnership, maybe again traveling and meeting face to face, of course publicly. Spirit saying be the hunter, not the hunted. Know what you want from a situation, maintain your boundaries, walk in integrity, take the lessons of the past, and don't allow someone to hunt you with fantasy and illusion, okay? Because that has been kind of what's happened. Some have gone into the direction of what they want something to be. And it's like you're giving birth to a wish come true, but there's going to have to be this process. Just like in the relationship sector for the collective of is there equal give and take? Is this the direction that Spirit is trying to guide me? Yeah. So remain balanced. Popular temperance angel energy as you set and meet goals, as you have conversations. Spirit is indeed blessing you with a new path in love. Positive, exciting communication, waiting on the truth of a situation, fearing that he, isn't being truthful, but waiting for that light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, eventually things will go full circle. And there's going to be indecision. There could be a point where both of you around the 4th week from now are indecisive about what you would want to manifest with one another. Okay, so again, this is not a time of decisions. This is a time of observation and most importantly, to remain grounded as you put yourself first. I love life and I am making new memories. I'm communicating with a soulmate. There's either something I need to learn about myself through this connection, or we both need to figure out if this is a blessed connection from the universe. Okay. So I'm going to bring in the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Enjoy the playfulness of the connection and do so in a peaceful way, okay, is a big part of the message. Thank you. It was perfect. I feel all that you said. Oh, thank you. Separation due to distance between our status. That sounds amazing. Slow and steady is what I want. Yeah. So take that time to go within is a big message with the number 2, to wait for intuition signs from Spirit as you connect with this person. For you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that are lying within you, waiting to be discovered. So take some time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation and prayer. There is no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. And we have the patience card in the inner strength position as well. Listen to your own inner voice. Don't take any action until you know that you know that you know what action steps you want to take. So we have kind words and messages going back and forth over the next 3-4 weeks. This is a time to follow your heart, okay? To feel the fullness of these emotions, the playful energy. But don't nurture someone else or give more of yourself to someone who is not giving back. Or recognize if you are fearing that. Don't get in your own way, okay? There is a person they're saying that is kind, tender-hearted, loving, and a trustworthy friend, like someone who could really last for the long term. So when it comes to, I'm going to cut away from this before it even starts, Spirit saying, open your heart. Okay, allow love to grow and bloom around you. For you may start to think around the 5th or 6th week from now that this is indeed a very emotionally fulfilling experience that you've waited for a very long time. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then follow the steps that you are guiding yourself to take. For joy is going to lead you into and towards a very vibrant and healthy life. Review and contemplate. 10 of thought. Whatever thoughts are troubling you will come to an end. So know what you want, communicate your truth, give the situation a chance, enjoy the playfulness in a peaceful way. I think both of you could grow beyond difficulties through this process of making new memories, right? Every conversation is another memory. There are good things to come. So don't cut away too quickly. For we have, she feels, she knows, as a closing message for you. Pardon my dog. All right, so we've got number 22. Buster. So keep going, remain patient, be hopeful, and trust the light ahead of you. Great leaps ahead are indeed possible. You'll come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped into the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle now. So see, this could work out if both of you put in the same amount of effort. So good luck with that. All right. Is there anyone else who would like a 1-month reading? If not, I think we'll go ahead and move forward with the collectives reading. I'm trying to remember where we left off. So real quick, I'm going to put away the Lenormand deck. If you would like a 1-month reading, I am offering them during this live YouTube podcast for a minimum of a $10 donation. Just click on the $sign box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. Okay, and then I will do the readings sequentially as the donations come in. All right, just going to pick up these last few cards, and then we'll get back to the general energy read. Gosh, so much here about stability and security when it comes to your achievements. I feel like, we're right at the end of a path that we've been working really hard to accomplish creatively and financially. And now, Spirit's saying, look, the number 4 is arriving. The number 4 energy numerologically is about energies of authority, taking authority over your foundation by creating accomplishments, right? Because if we aren't creating something, we end up kind of discontent, bored, and in unhealthy energy, making unhealthy choices. So this is the time of the year in this number 6 year of June of 2023 to make healthy choices regarding your achievements, because your achievements are going to lead you down a path of victory and success for the long term. So there's a strong call here to free yourself from what's been taking up all of your thoughts, your worries, and your fears, especially if someone or something transpired very quickly. We have the spontaneity card and the shock of the new. Someone here is coming to the realization, maybe on the 28th here, of some form of victory, some form of new beginning, whether it is professional or personal. So there is hope. Hope is returning through some form of communication or paperwork, or you'll be signing on the dotted line in some way where there is hope when it comes to your personal achievements. Now, in other cases, in the area of love, we have the Eight of Swords and the Fox. So someone here is stuck or trapped in their thoughts, or is feeling very guilty about the fact that they gave to someone who was not being honest and truthful. And that's okay, right? That is the lesson, and the lessons make us more pure. So in some cases, there's this strong desire, like we talked about earlier, to have a conversation with someone. But I think Spirit's advice with the scythe is to just cut away from the desire to do so if that energy is negative. Okay. We have some who are thinking about the King of Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this is you. We have confirmation with the Moon energy of Pisces, or someone who has it strongly in their chart. Could be Cancer or Scorpio, but there's also the Moon representing hope. Someone here is really hoping that another has grown and matured spiritually and emotionally, and they can't seem to let go. There's a lot of hope here that there could be a new beginning with someone. But Spirit's saying, again, it's a time of healthy choices, to focus on your achievements, to take back control over your life, your thoughts. It is a year to perfect your life, right? To not let someone in who doesn't see things from the same perspective, to connect with like-minded people. And as you do what it is that inspires you day to day, you're going to draw like-minded people towards you who think the same way. So we have very playful energy being offered up by the divine here. We have playful communications and twin flames coming to mind. So we have a very strong yin-yang balance. If they haven't shown up for you already, they will be very shortly. We have this yin-yang energy emotionally. Commitment as a result of one's spiritual growth, playfulness, and a very balanced connection coming to mind. Now, there are some here who are this very motherly, caring, spiritual, feminine empress energy. And with two major arcana, Spirit is helping the collective to give birth to whatever or whoever you are wishing for. Okay, so there could be, I'm wishing and hoping for a very playful and passionate connection. And then the lesson of that connection, because that's what you prayed for, is just that. It's passion and it's gone, right? Lust of the flesh, no foundation. So Spirit's saying, right now, it's important to plant seeds, right? To have conversations, to let things develop, and to think positively instead of anxiously, okay? Because positivity it makes you know that you're only going to create triumph in your life. You're only going to accept a connection or circumstance or situation that is triumphant, because you're making healthy choices, no matter how shocking or unexpected this situation transpired for you. Okay, so in the relationship sector, see, moment to moment, there could be a lot going on. There could be people connecting with one or two. There could be someone focused on their money and abundance. A lot of things going on in the area of money, who are ascending to a higher position of pay. There could be some who have practiced, learned, studied something for a period of time, and now things are speeding up. And there's going to be a need to kind of make a decision. And Spirit's saying, follow your heart into the direction of inspiration. This attention and recognition is going to bring you greater strength. Maybe you didn't feel strong before, spiritually and emotionally, but this is what's arriving as you connect with another or others here. So There is a message in the relationship sector that if there is an unhealthy connection here, Spirit is giving the collective the strength one step at a time to just compromise and let it go, to disconnect from anyone who is not healthy for you. Okay. We've got the coffin and the death card. So there's someone here who is saying to themselves, I'm bringing an end to a situation in a relationship, and I have transformed, I have grown, I have risen. I am surrendering, trying to create a successful situation, and I am walking away. Right. So they're talking about in the relationship sector, surrendering the anxiety, the overthinking, the desire to make something work a certain way, and to just walk away and let it be. Right. Plant those seeds and walk away. Let the sun shine on them. Let them go overnight. Plant them again. Have another conversation and trust that Spirit is really trying to bring true connections to the collective, successful connections. So, yeah, go into the direction of that which brings you confidence, right? This person makes me feel confident about who I am, or I'm going to compromise and surrender and bring an end and walk away from the realization of the truth of a situation. And because I'm walking away and I'm letting go of that negative energy, I'm feeling much more confident in the relationship sector. So for many, if something doesn't feel right, let it go and trust that there's a new phase. This is a preparation for a new union. And it called for some expansion, right? The ability to not give away something that we're going to be angry about, but to avoid that and let something grow first. For others, again, there is a situation involving children, one's past, one's childhood, or just some very playful energy with the playfulness card because of some material and spiritual prosperity. So we have good news coming in, and this has to do with wisdom. Look at that. Money, a new home, or an investment or business from the home that is successful. Wisdom and knowledge coming that's bringing great playfulness. Now, this could happen on behalf of one's child. They have been trying to accomplish something, and now they are giving birth to a beautiful new opportunity. Maybe they receive an opportunity to transcend to a greater level of expansion, success, transformation. They are ascending, or you are ascending to a path of greater abundance, peace, and happiness. So if you are questioning a relationship, whether you're with someone, whether you're just connecting with someone, Spirit's advice, and they've been like this for the last week or two, is to reveal your innermost selves. Get to know each other deeper, okay? Because in some cases, and yes, I've heard about them, there was this realization that something didn't ascend. In fact, that someone was like a lion in sheep's clothing, and it was rather surprising. So that may be why some are with that Eight of Swords energy. I'm feeling stuck or trapped in that situation because I'm caught up in my thoughts and frustration. But Spirit's saying, you are the queen. Tell them to leave your empire. Get ready for the next. Okay. In some cases, Spirit's saying it could be that you're frustrated still, or that you start to feel frustrated and upset about something. I know who that is. But Spirit's saying you got to let go. Get to know new people. Get to know people in a deeper way. They're saying right now, look at that. Release allegiances. Those who are not going to be a part of this next chapter of your life. Release the wounds and let love live again. Forgive and learn from a deceptive situation or person, and let go of what success you had hoped it would be. Look at let go with the letting go card from another deck, from the affirmators deck, and the broom. Sweep away, let go, forgive, deception. Release the wound, the allegiance. If there is a shocking, unexpected lies or deception, take the lesson and get to know new people. Don't give up on love, because Spirit's been saying there will be a lesson of a snake with lies and deception in comparison to a blessing where there will be peacefulness. So yeah, step away from the door if it's a doorway that's going to lead you towards the snake, right? And instead go confidently into and through the doorway towards personal healing and happiness. Whatever you are giving birth to creatively, it's going to take off. There's going to be great emotional fulfillment if there isn't already. Especially around like the 24th of June. Some form of blessed doorway opens up, and it's bringing great fulfillment in every way. It's giving the collective the strength to let go and release who doesn't belong in this next chapter of your life. Firefly, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. And we've got Awakening Empress. Thank you so very much. And you are very welcome. All right. So I'm going to stop here with the creative aspects position of the circle spread. And we're going to do a general reading for Firefly. Okay. So for Firefly's reading, I'm being guided to the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. And thank you for the thumbs up. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Firefly with clearly defined messages regarding Firefly's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. Firefly, there is some form of truth coming to mind, some form of path of victory. It is a time to create a path of victory by creating healthy choices. What you are working on and towards when it comes to your achievements, yes, indeed, you are, with Spirit's assistance, building on a very beautiful foundation. So free yourself from whatever was stealing your peace of mind. Yes, new victorious beginnings lie ahead. All right, in the thoughts position, we've got the Knight of Pentacles energy. So this could be you're waiting for some form of money to come that's not coming as quickly as you would like. You are waiting maybe for a person to come in that isn't moving as quickly as you would like. And that could be causing some form of anxiety or worries in your thoughts position. But Spirit's saying we are helping for you, because you got this energy anyway, Firefly, to give birth to playful times, playful memories, playful plans. What is it you are wishing for at this time? What is it that you are planning for? Because you've got the Star card, like the collective in the thoughts position. Spirit saying we're helping you to give birth to a playful and exciting new direction. Continue to think positive, right? In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I focus on a path of triumph and what that means to me. All right, so we have slow moving energy when it comes to a triumphant new direction or opportunity or path. Now, in the relationship sector, we got the Hanged Man as a major arcana. So Spirit's saying when it comes to another or others, for the next few weeks, just look at things from every perspective and trust that it is time for the next phase of your life. It's time for a very confident phase and to be free from negative people, places, or circumstances. So we do have a coffin and a transformation card, some form of ending, and Spirit saying you can then surrender and walk away from old connections. So confidence regarding your achievements is leading you into a path of victory, and slowly but surely, who or whatever you're waiting for, it will come. It is time for you to expand again to a new phase in your life. Let's see, thinking about children, material and spiritual prosperity, uh, receiving wisdom and knowledge regarding abundance. So let's see, we have in the creative aspects position. Yeah. So you've been doing something for a period of time. You've been maybe in a location, business or home wise for a period of time. And now Spirit's saying it is a great time to go into the direction of greater fulfillment, something that will bring you peace. Right. So I think as you plan a path of fulfillment, uh, give birth to a peaceful direction, and get to know new people, you will eventually be able to release any allegiances, connections that kind of wounded you in some way. So if someone's wearing a false mask, Spirit's saying, you're the queen of your journey. You can move on and create something greater for yourself, something you're passionate about, a new home or business location, and receive a gift from the universe, a path that is blessed, a successful direction. Yeah. So in the actions position, we have little children here, right? You may have been reminiscing about children, family time, hoping and praying that there can be some form of healing. So there's a wish with children and the past. And Spirit's advice is to remain patient, especially in the area of money. Good things are going to come. Eventually, you're going to receive both professionally and personally. I'm getting closer to the 4th week from now, some form of attention and recognition, some form of realization here that you persevered. And I know you did through the ups and downs. And now you're coming into an awareness of some form of new direction. I feel like there is a vacation being called for here, the ability to take action and so that you can release allegiances. Boy, you might really be going into a brand new direction, and during the process, leaving behind people that just aren't a part of this next chapter. A wish come true, healing, patiently connecting with family, making memories and wishes come true. So it's a great time to get together with family. Justice. All right. So justice, marriage, commitment, partnership, contracts. That's being served up with the engagement ring energy. So yeah, you have grown and evolved from previous commitments. And now we have new connections, offers, opportunities, partnerships, friendships. They're coming in as a blessing from the universe. So Spirit's saying emotionally, wait for it, because by the 5th week from now, you may start to recognize that there is some form of attention and recognition coming your way, or that just you're giving off this bright, beautiful aura. When it comes to love, they're saying have faith in the process. Okay. Be careful, because there could be some form of temptation that isn't all that you think they are. But trust that Spirit's giving you the key to success. They're going to bring you signs when it comes to the karmic wheel, so that the wheel of fortune can turn in your favor. Trust in the process when it comes to, a balanced connection, or even a process where there is a separation, time apart here. Justice is going to turn in your favor. You may be connecting with someone if you plan a trip, or as you move into a new direction. Maybe you've been waiting for someone, and what happens is someone shows up. I'm getting earth or air. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini could show up. I think you'll know what that means by the 5th week from now. So see, subconsciously, there's this excitement, this desire to hop, skip, and jump and take a risk. So Spirit's saying, write down right now, what is it that inspires you? whether it's travel, a new financial direction, a creative project. Spirit's saying now's the time to step through the doorway of your purpose, of who you are, right? It's time for positive movement forward. Okay, so definitely look at that. We've got a ship, travel, maybe going on a cruise or just traveling near water. Over the next 3 to 6 weeks. That's a great time to plan that because eventually you're going to recognize that you have set and met goals and you have accomplished an opportunity to travel. And you may travel and come into harmony with someone whereby there could be a successful connection. But of course, the first thing that happens subconsciously for you, Firefly, is you go into this energy of fear. So Spirit's saying, follow your heart. Your heart will lead the way. You will know in your heart whether or not you want to create and manifest a new path of success and abundance or a new connection. Strength. I've worked hard to create this success. And now the time has come to move on. Wow. Trying to go out of town tomorrow. Air conditioning went out. Oh no, been putting a window unit in for now. Okay, yes, going to Hot Springs tomorrow. LOL. I have my granddaughter right now, but not my sons, going to hopefully Idaho Falls by water in August. Okay, so I was saying it'd be what I say 4 to 6 weeks from now. So that bring you end of July into August, by the second half of August. I can't seem to get a date, maybe the 11th of August. I don't know. So yeah, thank you for confirming that. All right. So day to day, yeah, you are going to be meeting up with people. The Knight of Wands is someone who's coming in rather quickly and unexpectedly. Now that's directly above the spontaneous shock of the new. So someone could come in very passionately and unexpectedly here. They could have Sagittarius in their chart with the Temperance Angel energy, but this is also Spirit saying day to day, you've grown spiritually. You can connect and communicate in a very balanced way and not lose yourself in the process. So yeah, some form of temptation. I would err on the side of caution. Remember, you are the queen of your journey. You get to say who can come in and who cannot. You will have the strength to lay down some form of passionate conversation, unexpected action that goes maybe from 0 to 10. You're going to lay it down because you recognize that they don't see things from the same perspective as you do. It's like you're going to be able to handle some form of passionate, unexpected connection or action in a very balanced way because you already know what the perfection of your life represents. So here we go. Travel, moving into a direction of connecting with others and then leaving troubled waters behind. So you may meet someone as you travel, then you lay it down, you're over it. Yeah, there is success that lies ahead for you, Firefly. And financially, there could be an unexpected partnership or contract that shows up for you. So you can lay down what you were doing before in some arena in relation to business. So yeah, Spirit's enhancing your intuition with the Queen of Cups energy, Firefly. Watch for the signs and synchronicities. It is indeed time to make new memories, to go with the flow and trust that Spirit's got your back when it comes to a new love or a soul connection. This person could be a lesson or they could be a long-term partner. They could have fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or they are just very passionate. Also passionate about the work that they do, passionate about getting things done day to day in a very sequential process or way. So here's that masculine, but also Spirit saying we're giving you, just like the collective, the strength to communicate. In fact, they're lighting up your throat chakra so that you can say what you need to say, especially if you're feeling a little bit anxious or confused. Wow, look at that. Honest communication. I think you're going to be able to honestly communicate with someone and then watch their responses and be able to decipher, is this a wish come true? Or should I take action to release this? So I think the feminines are all like, guess what you want wants you, but there's going to be temptations that abound, and there'll be like one person in between all of those that's going to be wanting the same thing as you do. So it is up to each of us to decipher, and with time, is this a relationship that will satisfy or not? Okay. Other connections are going to be part of the spiritual growth process where something transpires, doesn't work out, someone gets angry. But the first thing we need to do is lay down whatever weighs heavy upon us so that someone new can come in, right? So it's a time to release, let go, release allegiances, let old wounds die, and trust that if someone makes unhealthy decisions of deception and so on, you're going to have the strength to forgive and learn and release, to sweep away from certain alliances because of the negative energy that they bring. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of blocking. There's going to be a lot of cutting off, but that opens the path for someone new, something much better. Marriage, commitment, partnership, if that's what you're wishing and praying for, Firefly, that could eventually develop for you, though it would be not the next person that shows up, but the person after that. I'm almost feeling like a fire energy comes in, Sagittarius or Leo, but you're going to have the strength to get, have those heart-to-heart conversations and honestly discuss, where they're at, where you're at, and if you have to, move on because of spiritual growth. You could very well, after a time of reflection, right, communicate with someone who has Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart, where there is a better connection. Oh, thank you, Firefly. Okay, you cut Chip off. Okay, good. Yep. Fantasy and illusion. Apply your creativity right now and trust that you're headed into the direction of the Nine of Pentacles. So abundance and stability and independence. Yep, here comes that sneaky little devil, either a passionate masculine of any sign or fire, Sagittarius or Leo. But you're going to have the strength of this Taurus energy of the high priest to be able to decipher if you want to give birth to a connection, circumstance, situation, or not. There could be an unexpected financial opportunity or doorway that opens up for you. Or a connection, like I said, that is a wish come true. Someone who's grown and matured emotionally. Someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But yeah, crying over spilt milk, trying to figure out if there's equal give and take, leaving troubled waters behind, bringing things to a successful completion. Yeah, if you've been thinking about Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or you meet someone like that around the second week from now, you may feel like they're all about themselves and they're not open to what you want. Hermit, Virgo energy, indecision. I also feel like this is just you are being blessed with the Two of Pentacles, like the collective, to handle the things that are kind of ebbing and flowing all around you, business, relationships, and so on. To receive the Sun energy, which is all over the general reading, attention and recognition that could lead you towards that happily ever after. So there's the Wheel of Fortune. Good decisions are going to lead you into the direction of beautiful changes when it comes to home and family. New exciting directions could open up for you, or connections. Just be careful. I think you're going to observe a connection, someone who's financially abundant, stable, secure, or Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you connected with them in the past. There's heartbreak when it comes to kind words, messages, or a child's energy. That could be the past. I'm feeling like the past is something that is falling away, though someone may show up from the past and try to reconnect. But I think Spirit is saying we're trying to guide you towards a soul connection, a new path in love as a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Cups. So you'll know that you know what action steps to take when a wish comes towards you. I'm thinking closer to the 4th week from now. You're just going to know that that is the person or opportunity that Spirit was trying to bring your way, right? So in the meantime, let yourself receive a lot of attention and recognition with the Sun and with the High Priestess. That's about just persevering, day to day and observing those around you. Deciphering if they can or cannot be trusted, and having the strength to let go and move on to the next, right? Getting to the truth with hope in your heart. Yeah, and if someone doesn't see things from the same perspective, boom, money is doing good for you. So there is a very contented area of money and abundance unfolding, especially by the 3rd going into the 4th week from now. And yeah, indecision about, is someone offering a cup of love or is that cup empty? Yeah, there could be a very attractive, passionate, exciting connection, but it could lead to, I don't know. Now I'm getting like Earth in 2 weeks, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, fire around the 3rd week, Sag, Aries, or Leo, and then air. Or the air is the 10 of Swords. I'm laying down a long and difficult path where people stab me in the back and were dishonest. And now I'm going excitedly into the direction of what I'm creating for myself. Yes, the doorway to Spirit. What you create that inspires you is why this new doorway is opening. Spirit's helping you to take a risk with the Fool card. When the time comes. Playful messages, indecision between 2 or 3. Bringing an end to passionate communication. Getting out and having fun. Receiving a lot of attention and recognition. Again, I'm feeling the passionate energy of fire, Sagittarius, or Leo, but not getting caught up, stuck, or trapped in those thoughts like that. Quick and unexpected realization that there is a Leo, or that you have the strength to handle whatever comes. If some surprising backstabbing situation takes place or a new opportunity develops, boom, there's the Tower. I can maintain my boundaries, release old allegiances, let the wound go, and move forward. Because there's a beautiful new doorway of fulfillment that lies ahead. So see, you may be finding yourself by the 4th to the 6th week from now, recognizing all the things you have created in the area of business, home, and family. And you're just kind of rising above the actions of others and instead going into the direction of new and greater success in your life. So I feel like a new doorway is going to open that's abundant. You may, by the 2nd, going into the 3rd week, from now trying to decipher, but Spirit saying the reason we're giving you the Ace of Swords is because you have transcended from one group, person, or situation into the direction of something new that is blessed, because Spirit wants to bring that inspiration and peacefulness and joy and fulfillment back into your life. So whatever you are giving birth to now, whatever fulfillment represents to you, that is the doorway, Spirit saying, is being guarded vigilantly. So there's going to be a process of laying down so you can go into a path of victory. Communication is going to come your way. And in hindsight, you're going to recognize that Spirit helped you to manifest this commitment, partnership, contract, and that you know now, by the 4th week from now, that you can release people and situations that no longer serve you. You're a Leo, and so is your cousin. Okay. So that was probably more your energy. I just feel so much strength for you. I feel like, you've been there, you've done that. You're not putting up with what you would have before. And that's kind of where the collective is at. Is, I'm laying down and I'm closing doors and releasing all that is negative, and what's coming for me instead is this beautiful blessed path of peacefulness. I can now clear my energy of the negative people, places, past situations that have ended. They're not going to be a part of this next chapter of my life. So I'm going to close for Firefly with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed for Firefly for the next month. 6 of Thought. So no more sitting around like that. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 of Thought. Oh, that's what they were talking about. We showed that card. Okay. I love the 6 of Thought energy that I automatically saw, which is better things are on the horizon. So keep telling yourself that, because I think something's going to show up unexpectedly. That is a better opportunity or person, someone or something completely new. Okay. So with the 9 of Thought, that's that sitting around and maybe overthinking, but Spirit's saying, do not be hard on yourself at this time. Turn all your thoughts towards the positive, just like the collective in the thoughts position. The positive thoughts card says, in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and I weed out the bad ones. Spirit's telling you, Firefly, there is no need to worry at this time, right? Because we're at the 9. Old difficult paths are ending, and now there's this exciting new path of healthy choices, right? A successful path because of the lessons of the past. So anticipating the worst in any situation is not going to be helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution if you're worried about some form of challenge in your life. Release those problems to the angels and trust in your ability to make excellent choices as other soulmate connections come your way over the next, I'll just say the next month and a half. Definitely, I'm getting around the 3rd week from now. There's opportunity all around you, Firefly, if you'll just continue to move forward. Look at that in the thoughts position. Spirit is saying we are helping you to move forward positively, in a positive direction, in the direction of that which inspires you. So there's opportunity of inspiration all around you. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you to be a success via your career or your creative endeavors. So if you like creating something with your hands or literally planning trips, someone's going to want to help you with that process, and they're going to be a big help. So right now, the message is keep your eyes on the big picture rather than on the little details of every moment, because that's what gets you caught up in your head. And Spirit's trying to guide you towards the manifestation of walking away from all of that, right? There's just a whole new expansion in your awareness. Or that's what's showing up here, this realization that it's time for new unions and new memories. Okay, 6 of Abundance, equal give and take. Eventually, Spirit's going to pour down upon you abundance, opportunity, love, happiness, and joy. An unexpected gift is on its way. So accept it with gratitude and humility when it comes, right? This is that unexpected gift being served up with the temperance angel energy of Sagittarius, or just Spirit saying remain balanced, because things could go from 0 to 10 real fast. But you are the queen, and you can cast out anyone who carries energies of lies or deception. Yep, a path of peacefulness is what lies ahead of you, and it'll be a victorious path. There's just going to be temptations along the way. So patiently release that which needs to go, but you will know that you know as you continue to persevere what actions eventually here that you want to take. There's an awareness of a new path, and you'll know through communication with someone here. Now I'm seeing the King of Pentacles. So someone who's financially abundant, secure, or stable. But they're saying a new masculine. Go with the flow. Enjoy it for what it is and trust in your ability to make good choices. All right. So if no one else has a question, I think we'll go ahead and put away the Witch's Tarot deck. And no. Okay. Remember, knowledge is power. Face your fears and trust. That's success, attention, recognition. All of these beautiful things are coming. To those who have grown and learned, to those who are separated from what they thought was going to transpire with another emotionally. You have the key now to decipher fantasy versus illusion. All right. Persevere when it comes to your children. That's what you'll be able to lay down is the burden of worry and fear. People who are like a lion in sheep's clothing, you may be surprised or upset about something or someone else's, but Spirit's saying we're helping you and everyone to release dark wounds and to let love live again. So there's a lot here about forgiveness. There are some here who just really need to recognize a mask of deception, and to trust that personal healing and happiness and great fulfillment, those things lie ahead if you will not go into the direction of some form of temptation. Yeah, there's triumph as a result of positive thoughts. It's like, tell yourself, I trust myself to make healthy choices on my own behalf, to love myself, to take care of myself, to be happy in my life. Yes, indeed, there were lessons along the way, but now I am creating through my achievements a beautiful foundation, and I am able to free myself and take control over my thoughts. I can cut away from those who should not be trusted and forgive myself for allowing them to, I'm hearing like cheat me or lie to me or something to that effect. All right, so we're going to get into the actions position over the next month here for the collective. Beautiful. Pardon me, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Main message over the next month: patiently persevere. It is time for a shift in perception. Learn from the past. Release those who do not serve you, meaning that don't bring you peace, joy, and happiness. Spirit is saying continue to persevere and take action to make your wishes come true. And as you receive attention and recognition, trust that Spirit is going to bring you signs eventually, right? So don't take any action if you are indecisive about what action steps to take, because there is this whole process of ups and downs. So there are opportunities opening up that will help the collective to let go and heal. It is through this awareness, right? Spirit saying take action to come into an awareness of what it is you're passionate about, because now is the time for new beginnings. By the 4th week from now, there will be this feeling, this knowing that you persevered and you were patient, just like Spirit asked. And now, not only can you take action, I feel that strongly around the 17th of July, you can release old allegiances, dark wounds, deceptive people. There's also a message here that if you're dealing with the deception and you're holding on to that and you're angry and you haven't let go and you're surrounding yourself with that negative dark aura, that the right opportunity or person cannot come in until you transform from that, right? As you let that go, you open your path to a greater commitment. A higher commitment is what the engagement ring card says. Now, like we talked about earlier, there are those who are going through separations, meaning time apart from one another. We're connecting and then there's a moment of pause, and we're connecting and there's a moment of pause. And we've got the sun both in the actions position and in the emotional aspects position. So the message is to let your light shine, to enjoy the playful connection, and to await the outcome of a situation. Right? There needs to be all kinds of perspectives before making an emotional decision with the hanged man in the emotional aspects position. But those who are loving yourself, those who are making healthy decisions for yourself, those are the ones whereby spirit is bringing in a very yin-yang connection. So there's this realization around the 5th week from now. I'm getting the 22nd of July to, end of July, maybe early August, that if you'll just have faith in the process, and the process is Spirit saying we're giving you the key, right? Signs and synchronicities. That when there is fantasy and illusion, right? That this person's going to provide me with all this money, or this person's super attractive, and there's no depth to the situation. That's what this karmic process is all about over the next month or month and a half. So this is emotionally a decision of, if I make a bad decision, I need to go through the whole journey of seduction, of fantasy and illusion, until I can recognize how I was bringing this stuff upon myself. If I'm balanced and I'm very clear about what I do and do not want, I can slowly observe a situation without giving away my mind, body, soul, and money to another. I can instead observe it and see if it truly is going to be successful. And there's a lot of fear in that, especially over the next few weeks. There are relationships, I want to say, for those who are in a partnership already. Yes, indeed. This is your soulmate. Make healthy choices. The two of you are heading into a deeper commitment, a new phase, a higher phase together. And this blessed connection is indeed going to bring greater fulfillment, changes in the area of home and family, peacefulness, and what you're creating together is protected. Okay. We have some where there was a very playful situation, maybe a situation that involves a child or children, maybe a strong desire to create a new path with someone, but it's being served up to the death card, with the death card, diagonal to the death card and the coffin. So we have the death card says, look, the relationship is over. No second chances. I have now grown and I have transformed. What's dead is dead. And because of the lesson, I have ascended. That means I get to receive greater unions and experiences moving forward. So Spirit is saying we're trying to guide the collective into the direction of an emotionally and personal harmony, not one that involves money, not that one that involves looks, but instead one that inspires you, right? If you're in a partnership and they inspire you to continue to do what you're doing day to day, and they're like your number one fan, then that is the right connection for you. That's where Spirit's saying, follow your heart, for your heart is indeed receiving great wisdom and knowledge regarding positive movement forward in your life. Yes, there's fear, right? But Spirit's saying, free yourself from the entrapment of fear. You are the boss of your path, right? We're going to go back to the sovereignty card. You are creating the next chapter of your life, and you're the king or queen of your path, and you get to decide what you've learned, how you are transcending, and who or what you will or will not allow to come into your path with you at this time. Now, financially, those who are setting and meeting goals day to day, there's going to come some form of knowledge or wisdom, courage, the ability and the strength to find out abundant success. So keep on keeping on with that 9 of Wands in the subconscious position. Trust that Spirit is helping give you the strength to overcome obstacles and challenges and be born. Okay. This path of success, attention, recognition, for many, there's this realization of abundance. I have ascended and now things are picking up and everything is starting to transpire beautifully for me. And it's because you're feeling so successful that this process will be quite easy. Okay. Someone may come back around because in the inner strengths position, we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. But it's up to the collective to say, you know what? I am clearing my energy of this person. I have grown through the experience. I took my lesson, I took what had to happen, and now I'm making healthier choices. So should this person come back around? No. The first thing that is odd that you have when you first connect with someone is exactly what you should have taken note about. Okay, so again, day to day, we've got an awareness here that the past is burning away. People and situations tied to the past, worries and concerns, they're dissipating. And what's replacing that is this path of success, right? The Chariot is like some physically traveling into the direction of a path that is blessed. And actually, it's a path of fulfillment, even though it may cause a little fear. But this is all happening because of this personal and spiritual growth, right? I was tempted. I went through these temptations of addiction, of, wanting someone for what they're worth, what they look like, but they didn't have the same perspective or the same personality at all. So I am going to connect with people and remain balanced as I do. I'm going to release people and let go of people as I do. As I move forward towards success, I know that day to day Spirit is blessing me with the Temperance energy, where I can integrate change, where I can release the negative, go towards the positive, and perfect my life. This is the year where I know Spirit is helping me to manifest a path that is blessed. So when we have released, let go, walked away from the frustrations of who or what didn't turn out, Spirit is saying a soul connection is what Spirit's trying to bring in. A soul contract, something that is blessed. So day to day, we eventually have travel, traveling into the direction of releasing and walking away from who or what caused pain, worry, and fear. So moving into the direction of a soul contract, a soul person, a life partner, the perfection of my life, right? I am the hunter. I know where my boundaries lie. Therefore, I'm not going to give too much of myself to someone else when I can create a path that I want. I'm not going to be hunted by someone who puts me into that energy of fantasy or an illusion, or I have to deal with the karmic kickback. Okay. Instead, I'm going to go successfully forward and ascend. So now we got all this beautiful stuff in the inner strengths position. We got Spirit saying we're lighting up the throat chakra of the collective as they communicate with one another. It is important to recognize with the twin flame energy, is there union and duality? Do we complement one another, or are we polar opposites? It's deeper than the passion. It's deeper than the looks. It's deeper than the money. This is about trusting in Spirit, that Spirit will send in a father figure, grandfather figure, a boss, someone in a position of leadership and abundance to offer me a path, a new path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. That's where Spirit is saying we're trying to help the collective to be honest with themselves about the mistakes of the past. And to let them go, and to trust that what you've been praying for, they've been praying for as well. So there could be a conversation where someone does like me and my fiance and say, wow, I was praying for the right one. And that person said the same thing. And that's how we knew that, yes, indeed, this is your soulmate. So, if you've been conflicted and you haven't been talking, Spirit's saying we're trying to guide soul connections to a higher level together, where there will be forward movement and triumph. And anyone who tries to mess with the good stuff here, they're going to be released. They're going to have to go back and go through this karmic situation. Okay, so any last messages? Yes. Positive thoughts. So Spirit's saying we're giving the collective the strength to devote themselves to building the most beautiful garden of their life, a chapter that they are proud of, so that they can overcome any obstacles and challenges that have been holding them back. Kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, positive communication is coming in to offer the collective new possibilities, a new exciting direction, a new offer opportunity in the area of business for some. So we have that quick and unexpected action. And the feminine is putting on their garb and grabbing their sword and is saying, before I react, I'm going to communicate. I'm going to have heart-to-heart conversations. I'm going to be the hunter of my life, not the hunted. I'm going to bring into form what it is that I want for myself, because I have grown. So there's something unexpected coming to fruition. If you don't know what this is yet, it is on its way. They won't give me a day, of course, but if I were to guess, I want to say by the 22nd of July, the 17th to the 22nd, there's a call for action, and there's this knowing that you can now release all that was and go towards this new chapter of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. That as a result of communication with someone here, whether it's professional or personal, something's coming to fruition, and your achievements have led you, even your difficulties have led you now to make better choices. And because you are, and you've grown spiritually, you're leaving troubled waters behind. There's no second chances, because you've transitioned and expanded. You can also heal and forgive. That's really important. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. Therefore, I'm moving into a direction, a new direction, and I'm making new memories for myself. Oh, that's what your Nine of Swords was, Firefly. My gosh, Firefly says air conditioner went out, car and house, this too shall pass. That was your Nine of Swords. So yeah, that's almost done. Things are going to get better. This is where Spirit's trying to guide everyone, is towards this reason to celebrate in the area of home and family, to come back together, because an old path of division, difficulty, or an old path of working really hard towards your accomplishments, this whole journey to getting to this point is coming to a very successful completion. There could be family changes. There could be celebrations with family over the next month. There could be celebrations regarding moving in together, marriages, commitments, partnerships, contracts. But regardless, there is a new portal opening up, and there is going to be great abundance and stability, traditional celebrations, just contentment after waiting around on someone or something that shouldn't have been trusted in the first place. Ooh, yeah. The truth will set you free. Should I or should I not manifest something with someone? Their Spirit's saying, don't be a fool. Have those conversations. Make the highest, best decisions for yourself. For at some point, you're going to know that it's time to release what was, because of the exciting opportunities, soulmate connections that are coming into fruition now. Okay. Clear your energy of the negative. What's done is done. It's time for the perfection of your world. And Spirit's helping you to do that. hunt out and create those conversations, those opportunities, and trust that beautiful, beautiful new things are on their way. Yes. So I'm going to close, if no one else would like, a 1 month reading with this Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch. This was in the Thoughts position, and it is from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. The message here is it's time to relax, to believe in yourself, and to receive. Allow what you want to come to you. You don't need to seek it out. You don't need to work for it. If this is a personal connection, even a financial blessing, it's time to work smarter than harder. Okay. It is the manifestation by invitation and prayer rather than by force, whereby things manifest. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. A little bit more. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you at this time as you soften into becoming what you are seeking. What you wish for will not be able to resist your shining and inviting presence. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and power is a very useful lesson. You are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that which is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are part of a global healing manifestation process, helping to give birth to a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance and nature. You need to heal so that you can help others heal. So tell yourself, I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I can relax, I can believe, and now I just need to receive. All right. So I want to say a great big thank you for all of you guys who took time out of your day to attend today, for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. If you are new here, I do offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading. And my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. I am now offering the summer special, which is described in the box below as well. I just want to say a great big thank you for all of you who've come to me for readings. Again, to those of you who've attended today, and most importantly, for all of those donations, for that's what keeps me running day to day. All right. You guys take care. Let me know as these doorways open, as you leave the difficulties behind, as you walk away and see the new things that are being born in your life. Take care and God bless.